and I know that like the name Bubblecars came from the GTA cheat code from San
Yeah, yeah,
Andreas, but like I couldn't fully grasp what was the reason behind naming the album
yeah, yeah.
Bubblecars.
This is not really like I've never like. I mean, like I might have spoken about it, but like the exact reasoning, I don't think I've mentioned it much. So Bubblecars, the cheat code. So what happened is when I was writing this album, and I it was about like these dark times that I was going through, but there was like the song Bubblecars is a bit empowering. Like the song Bubblecars is a bit empowering
Definitely, definitely.
because I in my head. So what happens is sometimes, when you go through these mental struggles, when you go through these mental struggles, especially if you do suffer with some kind of a mental illness that's real, like a diagnosed illness or something like that, there are these phases where you're just like, you just sit down, you're just like, okay, you're depressed, and then sometimes you're just like, no, fuck this, man. Matlab, fuck this shit. I am
Definitely,
you.
I can relate to
Yeah,
that. I
yeah. You're
get where
just
you're
like no,
coming
fuck,
from.
no, fuck this shit. Matlab, like you kind of have these manic episodes where you're just like, no, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that, and then there's like this self conflict all the time, all the time, all the time. You kind of like beat yourself up, but then also like in the middle, you're just like, no, fuck this shit. I am the shit or something like that. That happened when I wrote the song Bubble Cars. I was just so. Like just so comfortable with this mental state that I had, just so comfortable that I was like, this is me. I kind of like looked at it as like, I need to I need to kind of turn it into like an advantage at this point. That's why I said you can't kill what's dead, because I'm dead already. That's what I try to say, like when I say मुर्दे को ना मार सकता कोई, आज उसका मतलब है कि तू मेरा क्या उखाड़ सकता है, तू मैं
कि मैं
I'm
पहले से
done.
अंदर से मर चुका
हाँ,
हूँ.
I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. So what are you gonna do about it? तो मतलब बात वो है कि if I'm done, you can't do shit to me. That was the whole point of that album, and that was the whole point of that song. That's why I wanted to come there. Now the thing is, when I thought about all of this, it was, I don't know why. I'll be honest with you, it was like a really, 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 like this drunk night that I had with my producer, the guy that produced this album. This is a very interesting story, to be honest. I don't know how it all came like full circle and all of that. I had this idea, I had these thoughts in my head where it's like, I need to turn this into my superpower. And one time we were just like drinking, and this guy is like a very eccentric person, this producer. If you sit with him, you will flip out because of the things he just randomly says.
Well,
His name is Anand.
if I can ask
And
you, who's the guy who produced Bubblecars?
Anand naam hai uska. There's a song called Anand's Interlude.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
He
yeah,
did
yeah.
like it's the
Okay,
guy that's talking is the guy that
He
produced
gives
the
like
whole.
cryptic hints and stuff in
Anand
that
Iyer, I guess,
interlude.
right?
Yeah, Anand
His
Iyer. Yeah, Anand
I
Iyer.
was
Yeah.
trying to I was trying to understand what he's trying to say, but I couldn't. I'll be honest,
Yeah.
I
I
couldn't
can.
100% understand what.
Even neither did I. Neither did I. To be honest, my album, I don't understand it completely myself. I'll be honest. But yeah, so we were just like, one day we were just like, while we were making this album, one day we were just like, sitting, and we were just like getting drunk and stuff like that. And he just like sat down beside me, and he's just like, I don't know why he did this shit. He always used to tell me that you need to visualize what you want to write. You need to visualize what you want to write. You need to become more than a rapper. You need to become more than a rapper. He used to keep telling me. So he used to always, think like, make me think, like, just random things he used to ask me to think, and I just used to think. And so he just like sat me down beside him, and he's just like, look at that car outside. And I just looked at and there was just like a car, and he's just like, now imagine that it's flying. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, just imagine that it's flying. Now build a movie around it in your head. And I was just like looking at it, and I was just like, okay, cool. And then I was just like, imagining things around it, where it was like, okay, what would I imagine this car to do, when it's flying and all of that. Now all of this tied into my head, where I'm like, okay, here's the deal in my head. Now here's how I connected all of this down. Okay, I was like, okay, you can't kill what's dead. You can't kill what's dead. And if I'm dead right now, something hit me. So I'm hit. You can't kill me, which is like empowering. So something that
So you
hit
will
me kind
fly.
of empowered me. Yeah, exactly. Something that hit me kind of empowered me. You get what I'm saying? Like like getting hit
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
maybe like the
Definitely, definitely.
getting hit maybe was like the best thing that happened to me. So it's almost like, okay, I got hit. and then my car, and then I've started flying because of that, because I'm just so free
So
right now, because
basically, you're
you
trying
hit
to
me.
say you are who you are because you went through that to get here.
Exactly, exactly. And I'm trying to look at it in a way where it's like, okay, now I'm hit, and because I'm hit, I'm so free that for me, freedom is flying. I look at flying as the most freeing thing possible. I want to fly. I've always wanted to fly. I still will want to fly, like, without anything around me. And that's like freedom in my head. Like, flying is the, like, peak freedom for me in this, like, physical realm. So I think if I'm hit and I'm flying right now, this is great for me. I mean, like, this is empowering for me. And when he said that flying cars, the only thing that I could think about is GTA. So I was just like, maybe I should just, like, use a cheat code for it. And
Bubble
that's when I had the line cheat code bubble cars. That's how I built like the entire idea. That's how it came across.
that now that I think about it makes a lot of sense.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah, yeah. That's why there's a song called Free after Bubble Cars. There's like a
Yeah,
yeah.
there's like that's exactly how it like ties down. Like, I've been hit, and now it's gonna be like
you're
freedom for me
finally
because I'm
free.
flying. Yeah, exactly. That's how it is.